It's been said that not every lake dreams to become an ocean. Blessed are the ones who are happy with whom they are. I believe this quote speaks to the spirit of Lake Bosomtwe. Lake Bosomtwe is a lake found in the Ashanti region of Ghana. To walk around this lake takes 8 hours. I just want to give you an idea of how big this lake is. And it was formed millions of years ago by a high impact velocity meteor. So the meteor hit the earth here and formed this lake. And the locals have so many stories surrounding the lake. One of the stories is that a hunter went out to hunt on a day that he wasn't supposed to hunt, and he shot at a deer. And when he shot at the deer, he missed. In fact, he hit it, but the deer didn't die. And so the deer was running away, and he followed the trail of blood and eventually made it to this lake. He shot at the deer again, and the lake sort of swallowed up the deer. At that time, it was very small, so they called it a pond. And when he looked down, he couldn't find the deer in the pond. So he believed that, the lake was trying to sort of protect the animal, because after all, that day was a sacred day. He shouldn't have been hunting anyways. This lake is considered very sacred, and in the local dialect, a bosom is like a sort of like a shrine or something that is sacred, and a tre is a deer. So you combine the two and it makes a Bosomtwe. You can hear a lot of noise in the background, and that is because the lake is surrounded by 22 communities, and currently they have a project going on where they are planting a lot of trees for the communities to protect the lake from receding. And so when you come here, you have the opportunity to see that happening. There are also boats around that can take you onto the water. You're free to swim. There's a lot of swimming that goes on here. As we stand here, I saw some kids that were like diving into the water and swimming. So you can have a lot of fun here at Lake Bosomtwe. The drive here was very smooth. I came from Kumasi. We got up very early in the morning. We started our journey I think around 5:30, and by 7 we were here. The road is very beautiful. Some of the regions are mountainous, so there's a lot of ascending and descending, but it's a pretty beautiful scene when you come to this lake. The lake, I don't think this video will do it any justice, and we came at a very good time because we got to see the sunrise. So even from the mountain you could see the sun sort of going up, and when we got here it was right on the water sort of, so you got a reflection of the sun on the water, which I thought was very beautiful. So to say that, I don't need to add any more to what I've just said, because I think the lake speaks for itself. It's pretty magnificent. If you find yourself in the Ashanti region, you have to visit Lake Bosomtwe. You really have to visit this lake because I think it's quite spectacular. There's so many birds around. There are a lot of birds around. There are people around. You can take fresh coconuts in the morning. There's so much to do. So please visit the lake when you get a chance. All too soon, our time here has ended. It's only 8 o'clock. We got here very early, obviously, but our time here has ended. And I thought this was a pretty beautiful environment, and I was suggesting that they could have picnics over here. It's very beautiful. So that's it. We just ended our tour of Lake Bosomtwe. It's been pretty eventful. I learned a lot. This is my first time coming here, but I do plan on coming back. I plan on coming back and then probably doing the 8-hour walk around the lake, because I'd like to see all the communities and what the lake really has to offer. I didn't even go on a boat ride because it's too early, but actually they are here. I just wasn't able to go, but I would like to come back another time and experience this. With that said, my name is Jijo Klake, and this is Lake Bosomtwe.